Test 1 2 1 2.
Okay.
Try
Hey guys,
hard
this is
7.
Experience to you.
That I'm gonna die from street violence.
Are you okay with
Episode.
This is called Can Rival Gangs Coexist Peacefully?
Move from Urban Dictionary, like would you give
I
Adept
still
the
think
LA
I'm
Blue Lobster if you know what I mean? Also, could you shut the fuck up during movie trailers? Thanks, love you, bye.
I almost guaranteed that I'm gonna die from street violence.
Are you okay with that though?
Well,
have you accepted that as a man?
Yes.
Middle ground.
I wanted my message to impact gang culture. You know, I'm one of you. Wherever I end up, you're gonna know that you can end up there too.
Okay.
I was affiliated with the Blood Gang for my entire life. My heart, my soul, my family are Bloods.
I'm affiliated with the Capinella Park Power Rules.
The Anthony Park Miller Gangsta Bloods.
Power Rule Gang.
Black Peachstone Jungles. I'm affiliated with the Rolling 60s.
Been gang banging for most of my life. No high school diploma, but I feel like I know it all though.
When you young, you know, the excitement of it, the brotherhood, you kind of like fall victim to it. But I feel like it also prepares you for the real world and gets you ready for like a lot of like obstacles that you might run across.
Everybody just labels a gang member as just a terrorist.
Obstacles.
You know, just not real human beings, but that's not the fact.
We brought current and former LA gang members to discuss the truth and decision about gang life.
Hey, how you doing? You doing, brother? You all right, brother? Squabble, boogaloo?
Yo, what's going on? My name's Seti Mack. I'm from Anthony Park. I do rapping, comedy, and
5
I'm
months
a jack of all trades, really.
XQC
My
less
name's Jay
than
Nasty.
3
I'm from Compton School
XQC,
Town.
LXQC,
Freshly paroled from prison.
LXQCL.
Certified welder.
My name's Squabbler. I'm from the Jungles. I'm an up-and-coming artist from Los Angeles, California.
My name is Skip Townsend, and I come out the West Adams area, and I'm a job developer and also do human development as
77
well.
octillion.
Yeah, I'm
700.
Boogaloo,
Chill out.
Westside Nellas. I'm one of the CEOs of Rosecrans Entertainment.
My name YS, I'm from Capinella Park. I'm an up-and-coming
XQC,
artist, and you feel me, I do a little bit of everything, just try to
XQC.
play my part.
My name AD. I'm from Rolling 60s, and I'm a street activist.
Step forward if this statement is true for you. Gangs aren't as bad as the media portrays them.
Shit, we all coming.
That's number one.
It's everybody, big dog.
Man.
Yeah, let's talk about this stuff. A lot of people like in gangs, you know, we grew up together as like brothers. I can go spend a night at my homie's house. You feel me?
Chat. The guy in the back, he went, but he didn't want to go. But I feel like he thought he was going to get bullied if he didn't go or something, did.
You feel what I'm saying? And together, we done came up with ways that we could feed the children. We done did backpack
Hey,
giveaways.
Mr.
We
Streamer
did all type of shit.
XQC.
But the media, they always put out the negative about us, but they never like put out the positive shit that we done did.
I feel like the media got like an old school perception on what gangbanging is or what gangbanging is about, and modern day gangbanging has evolved from what it's been back then. So now it's okay for Bloods and Crips to go to school together, to where back in the days you couldn't find a Crip at Centennial, you probably couldn't find a Blood at Crenshaw, like, you know what I'm saying? So nowadays we can coexist.
They don't never really show the unity of it all. Like they always show the separation, the segregation. They don't really fathom the strength and the power we got inside our community. And I really don't think they really care about that. They put us in this one statistic box.
That's how I feel.
You know, and they leave us right there. That's where they want us. But it's really up to us to say, okay, at least the next generation is gonna come with something. They're gonna come with positivity. We living, but we really not surviving. We too in competition with each other.
Everybody hard now.
Isn't it the opposite?
You know? So I see everything on social media and everything. I'm really locked in with all. I mean, I posted something positive about me giving backpacks away and stuff at the park and all that with the homies and stuff. It got like, what, 1,000 views, 2,000 views. I get like 5,000 views and I'm posting something crazy though. You get me? When you doing positive, you cloud chasing. When you doing negative, it's all good because that's what we used to. That's the bread and butter, I guess. That's what we already do.
So what's happening right now is you about to leave a legacy, right? But it's not gonna be a financial legacy. See, if there was something you was doing positive and all them 5,000 views you got, they gonna dwindle down to about 200-300 if you was empowering the community and shedding light and, like you saying, waking people up, then all that's gonna go away. But as long as you got the negative influence, well, you're gonna leave that legacy, but ain't nobody gonna be able to eat afterwards.
Someone I
Okay.
love died from gang violence.
Oh, man. That's crazy, man. We ain't even gotta get up, man. Just ask a question before we sit down.
The first time I ever seen somebody close to me pass away, I was young. My older cousin, right in front of my mama's house. Another black man, just typical statistic gang banging. And it's like, visualizing that as a young boy is like, that's probably one of the reasons why I am who I am today.
It's traumatizing.
Like it's traumatizing, and it instantly adapts you to your community, to your environment, to where you at. Because it's like, if you don't get down like this, you gonna get down like this.
I was 19 years old, man, and I had seen a lot of people get shot. But I was sitting there talking to this dude. It was actually Kevin Sykes from 60s. We sitting there talking for about an hour. I'm waiting to go skating. And as soon as he crossed the street, the van pulled up. They had been waiting the whole time, and they gunned him. And that's really fucked me up, man, to see that. They could have easily just came up and gunned us both. It wasn't about Crip or blood. It was just about that anger and rage, like, man, want to hurt somebody. And, man, it left something, a void in me that was, like, spiritual. Like, man, what is God doing? But also that rage was like, man, I want to hurt somebody. And I took it with me from the age of 19, and I just felt suicidal. Like, I signed up every day to go out and be dead. I didn't care. I'm going to hurt somebody, they going to hurt me.
To this day, I still think, I'm almost guaranteed that I'm gonna die from street violence.
Are you okay with that though? Well, have you accepted that as a man?
Yes, I accept it because it's like all the negativity I done dished out.
See, I want to say something because this is what's causing me to change, because I made that same pact, that same vow for my gang that I'm gonna die for my gang. I'll do life for this shit. Yeah. But recent shit has showed me that, nah, I got another purpose. I could do something else. I don't have to die to gang banging.
Let me ask you something real quick though. You got a child, a baby, a girl.
I got 4 beautiful blessings.
You got 4 beautiful blessings. So here's the thing: would you die for them?
Of course.
But that's not what they want.
No,
they need you to live for them, and you ready to go out every day and die for them. And them the same people need you to be alive.
Damn, man, I done lost some many homies. I done lost some Crip homies. I done lost some blood homies. I'm over with this gang banging shit. If something happened to y'all, y'all will see that I'm so serious about this shit, that I'm on a whole nother note, homie.
Respect.
You feel me? And I don't want to lose y'all. If motherfuckers don't wake up and let's save each other so it don't have to be no more losses, we gonna lose. Straight up.
Straight up.
I think peace between rival gangs is possible today.
I do. I really do.
Awesome.
It's gonna be hard.
Look at the peacemakers move, though.
Right. I've actually did it. That's why I feel like it could be peace, because I've actually sat in a circle and had a conversation with my enemies, and we cleared the air and killed our little difference. Now, it's not peace between all my enemies, but it's peace with the main enemies, with us. And we not even gonna call it peace, we will call it an understanding, because that's what it was. The understanding was y'all stay on y'all side, we stay on our side. Don't disrespect that line, and we good, and keep all that internet goofy shit, dissing. Y'all keep that shit out of the circle, and we good.
What?
And it's been working so far. We had little bumps and bruises, but it's been working.
This question was complex to me, because I'm thinking, like, are we talking about individually or gang-wise? Are we talking about in today's world, or like, are we working towards the future to get better? Because I believe that in the future, sooner or later, we are going to be able to function. Right now, with things that's been going on in the politics, it's hard to see it with the 8-trays and the 6-O's. That was an eye-opener for LA, because it was like, if that's what modern day gang banging is working towards right now, it just takes time.
People nowadays, like, it's a revenge cycle. It's people that'll kill you that don't gang bang. They family or friend or somebody
you shot my brother.
You feel me?
So
it's like sometimes the peace don't even be like on us, because we're not bigger. Nobody bigger than the court, you know? So it's like, all right, how is that one person right there just gonna say it's peace today, and then everything else is just peaches and cream?
I look at it like peace today.
He has grills. How expensive are those?
Just for the simple cause of the matter, like
subtitles.
It hasn't been a long period of time without a death or without a retaliation or without another man, woman from a rival gang getting murdered. Show that you don't want to come to my hood and bust on me or knock me down. Let me show you the same thing. And then once we get that understood, then you can go about your life. I'm gonna go by my business. But it's a thing called leaders and followers. It's some leaders that's gonna be speaking peace. You're gonna have some leaders like, no, they done did too much. It's this history, this is what it is. So it's like, as much as you want peace, I just live life for my individual peace.
Joining a gang is a choice.
No, that ain't no choice.
I mean,
Okay,
I'm
dude.
gonna step up to that.
I believe that at the very bottom of joining a gang is ultimately a choice. The power of influence is crazy, and it will blind you to make you think that it's not. A lot of people is family orientated, are born into it, but at the end of the day, I have the choice to say, yes, this is what I want to do. No, this ain't what I want to do, no matter what age I am or not.
I feel like it's for sure a choice. It's not like how it used to be where, like you said, you feel me, you got some type of ties to this game. Nowadays, it's like, oh, that little nigga look turned. Hey, you hang with a nigga for a cool amount of time, build a relationship with him. If you really a nigga and you feel me, you really got stripes and rep like you do from your era, you could easily take him over there and make it happen. It's a choice to certain people. Certain people just gotta go with the flow.
It's not so much of a choice. It's like a way of life.
We'll finish your chat.
I
It's not
come
minute
from
left.
my
Fuck
family
it.
because we always
This is getting
gang
interesting to me.
Like I grew up to seeing blue rags. I grew up to seeing my brothers gonna fight their enemies at parks. I grew up to seeing dope sacks. I grew up to my daddy whipping dope in kitchens and all that. So it's like, that's not a choice. It's just, you adapt to it. You adapt because
I didn't
that's
choose
what it
this
is.
shit. This shit chose me. I signed up and they accepted. You feel me? This shit like the military. Let's not play.
I mean, you know, my daddy from Compton, you know, from a kid, this nigga had me in this red Cadillac, slapping through Compton, rolling up weed and dope. My mama side of the family, my cousin from Palmer Block Crib. Then I got other cousins from neighborhood Pyru down the street. And then I moved to the 60s at 8 years old. Then my older cousins, they start gangbanging, you feel me? So it was just a way of life for me. This is what my family was about. It was no choice.
Luckily, I had big homies to where they didn't want me to gangbang. You feel what I'm saying? They always told me play football.
I had homies that didn't want me to gangbang either. You feel me? They was like, AD, go play basketball, go play football. I even had a nigga that Peanut. He used to come to me and say, stop gangbanging. And I used to think this nigga thought I was soft, y'all. But the whole time, my nigga was being a real man and didn't want me to do this shit. You feel me?
I want to be Bruce Lee, man. Bruce Lee, I want to come home and kick everybody, man. But the Crips was at the movie theater. So we had to fight the Crips, and I'm 9 years old, and I'm like, man, I want to go to the movies. So it wasn't a choice. It was like, man, at the age of 13, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to stop being a victim. I'm going to fight back.
I'm more afraid of the police than I am of a rival gang.
Ooh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit, man. That ain't no...
Can I start? Can I please?
Hey,
I'm starting
I'll
this
probably
one.
be-
I fear the police because they the biggest gang in America.
Point blank. I think you just spoke for all of us.
They basically got all right to knock us down with no justice after that.
Yeah.
And on the side of them cop cars, it says to protect and serve. Yeah. But they ain't doing none of that. They taking us. So it's like, of course I'm gonna fear you because you the one that's supposed to protect us. So I'm looking at you in the sense of, okay, you supposed to be safety, but no, you really coming at me with your gun out. Right. You feel me? But I'm looking at this man. I know how he coming. Right. It's not a facade how you gonna come. So I'm prepared for how you gonna come. You feel me? So when a cop come at you, why off top? If I'm supposed to be protected and served, why I gotta put my hands up all the time? Yeah.
Just keep it simple, man. I'm afraid of the police because, let's say, for instance, my enemy shoot me and I survive.
Okay, chat, listen to this. I didn't want to say anything about this video overall because I feel like I would be always wrong, okay? But after watching so much live video and shit, dude, I feel like if the police are like in an area or in a dialogue that looks spicy, right? Of course, you want to have your hands up, dude, because one flick of the wrist and he's dead, you know, dude. You know, it's kind of like you know, it's just for everybody. We all know what's happening, dude, and we're just chilling, dude.
My enemy shoot me and I survive. I can go revenge and honor that. You feel what I'm saying? The police shoot me, I survive. What the fuck can I do? And he can smoke me and can get away with it. My homies ain't go rally up and go smoke them niggas. You know where to go? They done sent him to Santa Barbara somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? He had a whole other department.
Still got his position.
That's it.
I know the video is scripted, dude. I know, I'm not done, dude. I'm just saying, like.
Kids to be in a gang.
No. No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Sammy, can you come here?
I don't even gotta speak on this.
The reason why I wouldn't want my sons or my daughter to be in a gang is because of the way the perception that society has on a gang. It's not about the way the community views a gang, because all that is an address. But if my child is from a gang, then I don't fear the communities around it. I fear the police. I fear that if my son break in a house, well, he should go to jail for a year or two. But if he in a gang, he gonna get a 12-year enhancement.
I don't want my daughter to be in the gang because reality, there's only 2 roads to this shit, either death or jail. It's only few that slip through the cracks.
And it's like, I don't want my kids to gangbang because I know how gangbanging limits you.
Definitely.
You know, it keeps you stagnated. You know, you can't go out there and be adventurous and see the world. And like for my son, my son, he can grow up and love a woman.
Right.
And her brothers could be from a gang that now you can't even love who you really want to love because, you know, just don't limit yourself. I don't want my kids to limit themselves. You feel me?
This generation of gangbanging is a gift and a curse because it's kind of beautiful because we come from a generation that we figuring it out, we breaking it out. We got a lot of black entrepreneurs, we got sports players, we got rappers, we got people that got their own clothing lines. And this is all people that came from a gang, so it's like we not all bad just because we came from a gang. But as far as my kids getting involved with that, you don't have to gangbang to do all this stuff because you could go way further doing it if without those gang ties. But also, gang culture influences Tupac got influenced by gang cultures and cost him his life. So it's like, it's like gang culture influences everybody. But for my kids, my nieces, my nephews, and everybody under me, I do not want that for them because it took so much of my life.
Me personally, I don't have any kids, but this topic right here, I got a little twist to it. It's the definition of the word, because see, us being black, the definition of a gang is, oh, they hoodlums, they thugs. But if you from a white gang, oh, that's a collective community. They just some regular people that do the same thing at the same time every day. So you know what, I just might want my kids to be in a gang, a damn good one. But like, or LAPD, or our sheriff, some shit for us, you feel me? So yeah, I want my kid to be in a gang, a positive one though.
What? I'm confused.
Real members aren't going to show up.
Certified. Certified.
Like, I already know everybody want to talk that shit.
Certified.
I feel like that comment is probably very kind of like valid in a sense because everybody would question that, like what type of gang members would want to speak openly about gangs on TV, but that's what separates the leaders from the followers of that gang. So it's all a mindset, y'all. It's really a mindset. I'm talking about getting over beefing with your enemies and everything. It starts with your mindset first, and hopefully I can shine enough light to everybody else see what I'm doing and be like, all right. He came from that. He's doing this, and now look at him. He's still back in his hood, which I really commend Nipsey for everything he did, because he showed us that at the end of the day, Nipsey Hussle got so big, and he died from gangbanging politics. He died being a 60 Crip that the world couldn't even believe it, so they said it was a conspiracy. But at the heart of it, he lived his life as a real gangbanger and did what he was supposed
not interesting, chat. It is over,
to do. And when he died for standing up for what's right, that every gangbanger should have felt the same way. And it showed behind the love that he got that. And I feel like as a gangbanger, that's how you would want your legacy to be when you die. It's like, I'm bigger than gangbanging.
For the people that judge this gang banging and all that, it's like this, like
Okay, chat, the video's over, dude. That's been interesting. I liked it a lot.
We got it out the mud. We ain't had no loan like Donald Trump, no $1 million loan. We got it out the mud.
All that.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Flick.
Okay. Chat, that was kind of a long video, chat, but we're done with it. Okay.